I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how to really live with integrity. What that actually means. How to actually live with integrity and stop people pleasing so that you can be really in alignment with who you actually are. Because most people are completely out of alignment with their values, what they care about, the type of person that they want to be. They're pretending to be something that they don't even care about being, and they value things that they really don't even value, but they're living into somebody else's vision. We're going to talk about how to stop doing that, get back into alignment, into your own vision, so that you can be the person that you actually want to be. Let's talk about that in this video. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video. It's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you in this video is to, number one, own what you want. This is an absolutely critical component when it comes to manifesting your desires into existence and living with integrity, is owning what you actually want, what you actually want to be creating, owning it fully, owning it to the point where you don't care what people think, how you're perceived, because you know that being in alignment with your values is ultimately the best thing you can do for anybody, because you can actually align your values with theirs. But we'll get to that later in the video. The key is to really own what your heart really wants. Actually, not something that you wanted maybe in the past based on some socially conditioned pattern that has nothing to do with who you really are. I'm talking something that your soul is calling you to step into, that your greater self is calling you to step into, something that maybe you're imagining yourself to be in this moment now, something new, and you're doing that for the first time. Own that fully. Live into that. Be that. Unapologetically. Because why would you apologize for being who you actually are? Now, the second thing that I want to share with you in this video is to, number two, trust your GPS. Trust your GPS. I believe personally that we all have an inner guidance system within us guiding us to our highest selves. But the problem is that we're not listening. And we don't know how to listen, and we don't know that listening can change depending on your intention. What to look out for, what to have a boundary with, what not to have a boundary with, what causes you pain, what causes you suffering is completely relative to the type of identity that you're embodying. Your GPS can actually shift a lot more than you think when you start to realize that actually everything starts to shift when you know where you're going. Your emotions change. What you crave changes. What you thought you wanted 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, you're shifting into a new reality. You're trusting yourself. That doesn't feel right. You're still looking at the bigger picture. You're still honoring your integrity. You're still honoring discipline, so to speak. We'll talk about discipline in another video. I actually have a video on discipline. Hit the link right there if you want to watch that. Now, the key is to trust that GPS. Discipline yourself to be that person and trust your emotional guidance system to guide you there, because you don't need to know how. You don't need to know how. The how is none of your concern. You don't need to know how to go where you want to go. You just have to know what it is. You need to know what it looks like in your mind, and you can go there. And you can trust that deeper intelligence within you to take you there. It is you. You can be anything you want. You can have anything you want. But what are you going to focus on? Trust your GPS. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself fully, and you're going to live with integrity, and people are going to respect you. You're going to inspire people. And people are going to want to know how you're doing what you're doing. How are you getting the results that you're getting in a way that seemingly is completely in alignment with how you want to feel. People are going to want to know more. Now, the third thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to actually live with integrity and stop people pleasing, it's the number 3. Remember, all beings can be honored. I think most people forget this, that you can have everything you want and everybody else can have what they want as well. Let me give you a perfect example. When you have water, when you're drinking water, are you worried about giving away water? Because think about it, you can have all the water that you want. You can drink all the water that you need completely until you have that thirst completely, like you're fully not thirsty anymore. That it's clenched. It's is that the word? You feel nourished. You feel complete. Now, from that space of being completely having your needs met, you have all the water that you need. Would it feel like a hassle to give somebody else water? Especially maybe if you're seeing they're dehydrated. If they're dehydrated and you offer somebody water, even though your thirst is completely good, you're all good, is that gonna cause you lack? Of course not. The answer is obvious. But sometimes we forget that just like water, which has become default for you, there's no lack of water. You're not worried about losing water. You're not worried about not having enough water. Okay, but why are people worried about not being able to manifest what they want, or not having enough money, or I might not be able to manifest this because of this reason? Why do we have all of these limitations? It's because we somewhere inside believe, a lot of people believe, that they can't have what they want because they're gonna have to make somebody else's reality feel bad, and they're gonna like step on somebody's toes. But the irony of that is when you think in that way, you end up living in your own reality, stepping on your own toes. You feel bad, you suffer, you don't feel connected to your higher self, to your spirit, to your humanity, to your physical humanness, connectedness, your humanness, your humanity. You don't feel connected to that. And that's absolutely a problem. I believe living with integrity means you honor yourself. You have all the water you need. On a different level, on a more practical level, that might make sense for you right now. You might have all the money that you need, everything you need. You know that you can have whatever you want, whatever you need. And if you don't have those things yet, you're allowed to go after them fully, not like chase them, but embody them fully, because you already have them on some level of consciousness. You have enough money, you have enough water, you have enough resources, and everybody else also has enough water, enough resources, enough for themselves. There's enough for everybody. Lack was an idea that was invented by the human mind, which is not actually real. Lack never existed. There's only abundance, infinite resources for everybody. Don't take my word for this. Prove it for yourself to be the case. Lack is not real. When you're thinking lack and you focus on lack, if you think lack exists and you go looking for it, you'll find it. But if you stop believing in lack, you'll realize there's only abundance. But are you willing to be courageous enough to prove that to yourself? And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video. It's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. Also, leave a like on this video only if you want to, because I do believe that actually every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality, and that actually they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible, helping themselves and helping others in the process as well. And then by that like button, and hitting that like button does help the YouTube algorithm push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.